Brahmananda Swarupa means Swarupa means the image or a reflection of that, image of that rather. Brahmananda means ultimate joy or ultimate bliss. So this is the image of ultimate blissfulness. Isha means boundless. Isha means that which rules. Jagadisha means it's like enforcing that, saying that Jaga means existence. Again, Isha means, Jaga, Desha means the one who rules the existence is ultimate blissfulness. That's what it is saying. The same thing is said in a different way. Akhilananda Swarupa means, Akhila means everything. All-inclusiveness is Akhila, that which is everything. He is the image of that, he is Mahesha. Mahesha again means an auspicious ruler, which is the same thing. Or it is also… Shiva is also referred to as Mahesha. So you must understand this. This is a tradition which is not a history, which is a her story. Okay? This is not a tradition of history. We are not looking at this thing, oh, you said Mahesha, or you're talking about Shiva. That's not how it is. Anything auspicious in the world, all those names we will give to Shiva. Shiva has 1,000,000 names. And we say ultimately he is nothing. Because he is nothing, we can call him anything we please. If he was something, we could have only called him one thing. Because he is nothing, we can call him whatever we want. Everything that we like, we call as Shiva. Shiva is called as what Bhairava means he is very fierce one. Shiva is called as Sundaramurti, that means he is the most beautiful one. Shiva is called as Bhuteshwara, which means he is the master of the five elements, or another meaning is he is the hideous one. So like this it goes on. Shiva is called as the most intelligent, Shiva is called the most simple and innocent, he's called Bholenath. So whatever we like, every name you can attach to him because he's a nobody, he's nothing. Because he's nothing, we can call him whatever we want. So in this context, the mantra is just that. The meaning-wise, it is just saying it is ultimate ecstasy or ultimate blissfulness, which is the Lord of the existence. That which rules the existence is ultimate ecstasy. So, this particular thing, this particular chant that we did, we have consecrated it. You utter this and see what it does. Has anybody done it for a certain period of time by yourself? Anyone? What does it do? Huh? It is supposed to take you towards ultimate blissfulness. You can just use this as your sadhana, 24 hours if you can chant, that's your sadhana. It'll take you there, nothing else, simply chant. It will just take you there because the sound is consecrated, it is energized, it's alive, it's not just sound. If from nada to nada yoga, that's the difference. You can consecrate the sounds. As you consecrate objects, you consecrate spaces, you consecrate certain sounds. The moment you utter the sound, it creates some completely new reverberation altogether.
Jananam Sukadam Maranam Karuna Milanam Madhura Smaranam Karuna Kalavashadiha Sakalam Karuna Samayadipate Akilam Karuna.
Every day, the period from 6:20 to 6:30 p.m. is an opportunity to experience Sadhguru's presence and establish a special contact with him. You can experience Sadhguru's presence during this period at your local time, irrespective of your physical location. The presence time also involves the Brahmananda Swarupa chant, a consecrated sound.
Here, the yoga center, we invested a certain amount of energy, a phenomenal amount of energy, that even if you're like a stone, we can shake your spine a little bit. We can have you reverberating, no matter who you are. If with little willingness if you come. If you come with unwillingness, we are willing to work with you. So we invested energies, and particularly for those of you who are little resembling rocks, I'm not saying rocks in a negative way, you know you're rock. That's not negative. You rock is just grammatically wrong, so I'm saying you are like a rock. Even if you are like a rock, well, we set up times of the day. Morning, evening, we set up times because many of you don't see a morning in your life. I'm not talking to those people who live here, we make sure they see the morning. Those of you who come from other places and those of you who are on the live stream, if you have not seen a sunrise, I don't want to disturb your lifestyle. So evening, 6:20, we have set a time. At that particular time, there is a certain concentration of energy Particularly if you've been initiated, it'll be very strong. Even otherwise, if you use some kind of thought, emotion, image to get connected to this space, we can see that that particular time works for you as a strong presence. So, between 6:20 and 6:40, these 20 minutes, all this costs life. We've invested a certain amount of, certain dimension of energy. Whatever time zones you are, your local time 6:20, morning or evening, you could become available to this. We will spend a few minutes in this presence, keep your hands open, eyes closed, slightly upturned face.
Brahmananda Swarupa Isha Jagadisha Akhilananda Swarupa Isha Mahesha 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 Brahmananda Swarupa Isha Jagadisha Akhilananda Swarupa Mahesha.
Keep your hands open, sit with a slightly upturned face, eyes closed. Take your own time. Take your own time. Slowly, very, very slowly. Open your eyes.
In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna advises us to keep putting in effort without being attached to the results. But I find it incredibly hard to keep working and not obsess over the results. And I would love to know how we can better practice effort, putting in effort while being detached to the results.
Well, I am not in any way well studied about any scripture. It's unfortunate, but I have to say I have not even read the Gita. But we know the life of Krishna, that people think Krishna means butter, girls and flute. But you need to understand this. All these things happened only till he was 16 years of age. So after 16, he lived an extremely committed life. His commitment was to marry the political process of the day with the spiritual process. because he saw unless those who wield power are essentially in their experience have a larger sense of life and an inclusive sense of identity, not my family, my children, my husband, my wife, this stuff. You have a larger sense of identity, only then you must wield power. Otherwise, it will lead to corruption. People say, power is corruption. Power is not corruption. Limited identity is corruption. They believe they're doing the right things and they're doing the horrible things all the time because their identity is so small. So he was trying to change this. This was his whole life's mission. And always working for results. Hello? A man who's working with such intensity and commitment is not working for not producing results. Obviously, he's working for results. The problem is, you heard what Krishna said through the words of a king's servant. Nobody else told you. He only spoke to Arjuna. Arjuna never spoke. He lived for 36 years after that incident, but he never uttered one word what Krishna told him. Have you heard anywhere? He ruled as a king, but never once he said, Krishna told me this on the battlefield, not once. So everything that you have heard is only from Sanjaya, who was a king's servant. You must understand the quality of a king's servant, he's very reliable. See, if you… let's say, if your husband or wife or children, they saw something, they come and tell you, they will add a little bit of their own stuff and tell you. It is intrinsic to a human being. Their own opinions, ideas, other things will naturally get into what they're speaking. But a king's servant is trained never to add his opinion, otherwise his head will go. He will only interpret everything word by word as it was. So he is a kind of a ancient tape recorder, okay? He's recording and just telling the king, this is what he's saying. But there's no context. What is shared between two people where there's a very deep relationship? If two lovers are doing something, talking to each other, somebody else may think they're quarreling, but they're doing their love affair. So this is a love affair between Krishna and Arjuna because they know each other very intimately. So he's speaking a certain language. So as king's servant takes word by word without knowing the context or understanding what it is, the experiential dimension of what it is, and he's saying, so having said that, see, essentially it is just this, whatever you wish to do in your life, you have goals. What kind of goal will you set up? Right now you're in the university. What kind of goal will you set up? What you already know, you will exaggerate that a little bit and think it's a big goal in your life.